Hey guys, so we have been talking about the 12 healthy habits that heal. And this is a series, it's not a quick fix. So thank you for hanging in there with me, those of you who are on this journey with me. So it is such a goal of mine that we just learn to revamp our habits one step at a time, because it's not a quick fix. Many of you have heard me talk about how this has been a 20-year journey for me. Well, what we're doing right now is a year that we're making 12 habits, 4 weeks for each habit, which gives us 28 to 31 days on each one to have a really good head start on each of these habits. So this is the 4th week in that series regarding stress less, pray more. And the idea is that we would have, in this time, created a habit of daily time with God, first of all, which many of you already do. Secondly, we talked about changing our self-talk to God talk. We're going to continue to use that tool. But we just wanted to talk today, just reminding ourselves that we're on this journey together and that it's not a quick fix and that it's worth the time that we're investing in it. So wherever you are in this, if you're brand new coming in, you know what, just hop in and keep moving forward with us. You can go back and listen to some of the videos we've already done, but this is the one where we just remind ourselves before we move on to the second step, let's just ground our feet really deep in the fact that we are not going to stress. You know what, I don't do health, I don't do anything without God, because I've learned that I'm weak and He's strong. I've learned that I can't, but He can. So the stress less, pray more it has to be the foundation. This has to be where we start. I'm just going to tell you, it's not that I'm all that, it's that I'm not. And I grab onto Him desperately because I have needed Him so desperately. He has so been my answer. And maybe sometime there'll be a time to share just how often I was desperate. And He came and rescued me. And I've learned, whether in my marriage, with my children, no matter what it is, that I have to have Him. And that's why we started with Him as the foundation, stress less and pray more. So it's not just a patty cake, stress less, pray more. It's not just a patty cake, let's throw this into me. It's the foundation of what we're doing. I just encourage you, grab onto that, because that's what carries us through the next steps. That's what carries us through in each of the ones to come, where we begin to see the things that He gave us as a love story to us. And as we begin to enjoy those, that's where we're headed. So just grab onto Him if you haven't. I know many of you are way ahead of me in this area, but I just want to encourage you, if you haven't done that, if you haven't made a habit of stress less, pray more, now's the time. We have one more week before we start our next habit, which is going to be our healthy beverage habit. And that's going to be so awesome. I can't wait for us to get there because it has such an impact on our health. So make this week count. Just set a timer, whatever you need to do. Get that time that you can just give those worries to God. Let's talk to ourselves differently. I hope that you have found some scriptures and you're writing those and you're rewriting what you say to yourself on a regular basis. It's not something we do overnight. Fall down, get back up. I do that. That's what I do. We're experts at fall down, get back up. And God's hand is always right there to help us. So I hope this is helpful, guys. I was a little more transparent than I'm comfortable being, but I really want this to be something that's valuable for you, because it has just made such a difference for me. And I just want you to know that God's right there. He's holding our hand. He's going to guide us the rest of this journey. And with His help, I believe we can have joy and less stress every step of the way. I hope that's helpful, guys. God bless you big. All right. Bye-bye.